I'm Thomas, and today, yes, you guessed it right, I will yet again be making something. And as we all know, the COVID virus isn't dead yet, and as of last weekend here in Belgium, we have to wear masks when we go to a store. So, because I only have one mask, I'll be making 2 more masks. And I will take you along the journey. I will even explain how I did everything so that you can replicate this at home. I'll even link the patterns in the description down below, so go check that out. Let's do this! First step to making your own face mask is to go down into the description down below and download the patterns. I then cut those patterns out of some fabric. I used some stretchy fabric, but you can also use non-stretchy fabric. I think I used like an old t-shirt and a piece of some like old legging or something like that. You're then gonna put these 2 pieces on top of each other just like that and attach them with some pins. Then you're gonna sew it right here. And then we'll be attaching the inside. You're gonna put it on top of that just like that and put some pins in there. Then we're gonna sew that together as well. Now we just gotta do the other side as well. Okay, we're almost done with the rough assembly. We just need to sew this right here. Now you want to be very careful with this because you want to leave a little gap open right here, because after all, we're not gonna be wearing it like this. We're gonna turn it inside out, and then it's gonna be right side in and whatever, just yeah, and we're gonna be wearing it like that so that you will not be seeing these ugly seams. We've left a little hole there, and with that little hole we're gonna turn it inside out, but actually right side in, because reverse. And after you've done that, you can just go ahead and sew all along the sides. Now it's really easy to mess this up, so be very careful with this and put as much pins in there as possible. Now you want to roll it over slightly so that the part that you want it to be on the outside slightly covers your inside part, because especially if you've got 2 different colors, it's gonna be a little bit weird if that one shows up. And again, I cannot stress how careful you need to be with this, because it's really easy to mess this up. You can see that it's kind of flappy on the side. That's totally normal because I'm working with like stretchy material. To solve this issue, we're gonna take this elastic right here, it's some elastic thread, and then we're gonna take a little piece of that and we're gonna put that through a needle. And then you can see here, right next to where I sewed, there's this little like fabric tube. We're gonna put the elastic right through there all the way to the end, just like so. Okay, well, now that I've done that, you can see that it's kind of like stretching together. But don't worry, we're not gonna be able to see this after it's on my face. The mask is pretty much done now, but we still need some straps to attach it to our face, because otherwise it would just fall off. Now, I chose to go with things that go all the way behind my head, but you can also just make little rings that go behind your ear if you're more comfortable with that, or different kind of elastics. Now, I use some of this stretchy fabric. You do want to use something stretchy because otherwise it's not going to hold well if you put it behind your head. But you can also just use this white elastic stuff and sew that on. That's totally fine. It's going to be a lot easier. To make these straps, I just take one of these other straps of stretchy fabric. I fold them in half, put some pins in to make that nice and firm, and then I sew along that. Well, yeah, where I put the pins. You know what I mean. And just sew that. Sew. Next up, I'll be putting it in place on the face mask with some pins, and then I'll be sewing that as well. Now, as you can see, I've put in one strap. This is probably enough, this one strap, but because I have a little bit of OCD and I want everything to be nice and well attached, I'm not happy with this, so I'm gonna put in another strap a little bit lower that goes around my neck. Okay, well, the straps are attached. It's all nice and good. I have even made myself a second one. Now, as you can see, there's a lot of loose threads and stuff. Now, I just cut them off because I didn't want to bother. I just didn't want to waste any time. So, what you actually want to do is grab yourself a needle and make sure all those little threads are on the inside of the mask so that you cannot see them and they don't come loose anymore. Anyway, now that that is done, I think our mask is about done. Yep, that's how simple it is to make one of these face masks. And I even made a second one, and it only took me like an hour or two. Again, the pattern is in the description down below. And a little disclaimer right here. I made this pattern to fit my face, but we probably don't have the same face, and if we do, I mean, that's pretty weird. It might not fit your. That's just what I'm saying. So don't go screaming in the comment section down below that I'm a dick and I'm stupid and this freaking pattern doesn't work, because it does for my face. Okay, anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. This was me making my freaking face mask and two freaking face masks. I hope you enjoyed. Well, I just said that. Whatever. Stay tuned until next time. Bye. Oh boy, it's getting kind of hot here. Ooh.